Hi, welcome to Top Grumps, the show where we rank your favourite characters or favourite movies. And I'm one of your hosts, Lee. We've got our other host, Chris. Hi, Chris. And we've got a special guest as well. He's making his first appearance on any Nerdy Up North thing because we're the top show on this whole channel. Sammy might disagree, but I'm not scared of her anymore. We've got Toonie. Hi, Toonie.
Hey.
Hello.
We'll not scare you with telling you that you have to give us nerd credentials or anything. Paul will do that when you first ever go on the actual podcast. But it's great to have you here, finally.
Thank you very much.
We've wanted you on for ages, to be fair. And the other day it was like, oh, what film should we do? And it was like, oh, this one. Who should we get? And both of us were just immediately went, oh, Toonie.
Yeah. To be fair, I have had messages from Toonie in the past saying if whatever I do films like Debbie Does Dallas, he wants to come on. But
They're the ones I've got all the facts about, like,
insider info.
Chris, this is a bit like when you first came on, you messaged me saying, oh, like, if we ever do that brother-sister anime, please get it on for it. It's my favourite one.
I'm saving that for Anime Club now.
I want on that episode. I've just remembered the very last episode that we didn't end nicely. So I don't think we've had any comments on the last video because I ended saying, oh, if anyone, let us know how much you hate Chris in the comments below. And then your face at the end. Bye. I felt so bad, and you've been away for like 10 days in another country, and I've been like, oh, I hope Chris comes back safe. I miss him. I've been horrible to him.
Was that the laughing one? Was that the laughing one with Sammy, or was it the one before that?
Yeah, it was the laughing one. But yeah, I don't think anyone hates you. I definitely don't. But I have tried to compensate since then, because you were saying, oh, Lee's only the number 2 Dragon Ball fan. But here I am in my new Goku t-shirt. Oh, look, I've got my new Goku shoes. Oh, I'm just going to have a drink for a moment. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's me new Dragon Ball. Plastic.
Can we not judge how big a fan we are of the logos on with drinking utensils, please?
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, talking about drinking utensils, I forgot about this. I need to just thank Molly for a moment, because Molly got us this.
Hey!
Top Grumps mug.
Do you know what you did? I've had that since, like, I think it was Christmas or something. And then Molly gave us, I was like, oh, that's amazing, thanks very much. Why is there 2? And she said, oh, well, I thought I'd get Lee one too. So that's technically my Christmas present.
We should give your Christmas presents away to other people.
Yeah. It's like one of them gifts, you know, when you're like, oh, I've gifted you like a donkey in Africa.
I think I've had one of them before. Actually, oh shit. Oh no, Bex doesn't watch this show. It's fine. Bex got us the donkey, and I mean, I love donkeys, but it was like, yeah.
You get to keep it after it, like.
No, you don't even get to eat it or anything.
Yeah, what's the point?
No donkey shows. So, what are we here?
There's dibs on it.
What are we here to talk about today?
Oh, today has been a long-awaited film. You love it. I think it's one of your favourite martial arts films.
It really is. It's one of my favourite films. Like top 5 action movies.
It's called The Raid.
Yeah, and this Sunday, the main podcast will be the main podcast are gonna be doing the lesser version of this film, which is still good, but they're doing Dread. Yeah. So we're just gonna one up the main podcast today by doing the more superior version of this movie.
Weren't they released at similar times as well?
Yeah, I think so. Like 2012, possibly.
This is 2011.
Oh, 11. Yeah.
Oh, I've got the page in front, so I might be wrong. It might be like American release or whatever. But
But
I'm
so
not sure when Dread was.
Tony, did you see this when it first came out?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I've seen it loads of times since as well.
Yeah. It's one of
yeah.
those films that you can just watch over and over again. It doesn't get boring. What was your first experience like? How did you feel when you were watching this?
Oh, I just loved it. Obviously, I'm a massive fan of martial arts movies anyway. Like I used to watch all the Bruce Lee movies and Jet Li movies and stuff. So I just love stuff like this. Like the corridor fight scenes and stuff like that are just amazing. Like I love stuff like that.
What's your top martial arts movie?
It's probably a bit cliche, but it's probably Enter the Dragon. Like,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
gotta be Bruce Lee.
yeah.
Chris, what was your first experience of this? Did you see this when it first came out as well?
no, right. So I'd got this in HMV when I used to go on a weekend and troll for.
Oh, you used to
I
go
think
for your
I used-
bad
the-
Japanese movies and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, but I saw this in the cover. It's got like an apartment block in a raid, and I was like, I've had enough of weird like tentacle foreign films. I'll go for this one. And I got it on. I was in like a really dingy, horrible student flat at the time. I wasn't a student. I just lived like one, and it was like, when you're watching something, and you're like, get in. He just got punched in the back of the neck, and he's just had his arm snapped. Get in, like you're in that kind of mode. When you first watch it, I was just enamored. I was like, this is amazing. Plus, it's the first time I've seen a martial arts film from
In
where's it
Indonesia.
from again? Indonesia,
I was-
because there's stuff like
Gonna say that as
on
well.
back and stuff like that. Sorry.
I was going to say that as well. I don't even think I'd seen any Indonesian film until this.
Yeah.
I forgot about Ong Bak actually. You just mentioned it. Yeah, yeah. It's really good as well.
Well, the Scottish guy just gets punched in the throat. So,
But,
Yeah.
watching this made us want to get into more Indonesian things, especially with like I don't know if his name's pronounced Aiko Kue or something along those lines. I went back to Merentau, which was the one released before this with him and the Mad Dog actor in. It's a
Right.
good film, but it's very story driven. But within like halfway through the film, it starts switching to action, and this blows it away. Like,
yeah. It feels like this
Did you
is
watch
made
that,
by.
Did you watch that series that he did on Netflix? Was it? I can't remember what it was called now. Was it Warrior or something like that?
oh,
I need to look it up. But yeah, he did a series on Netflix as well, but that wasn't really in the same league either, really. I think it's hard to live up to this film, to be fair.
I haven't even heard of
I'm
that.
just looking for it now.
If I think of Warrior, I think of that Tom Hardy film,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
the
also
main one.
amazing. Chris,
He was in Expendables.
was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Ramat.
That's great. I can't remember him in that.
No, Star Wars, The Raid 2. But no, I've never seen that Moran 2 Tau, the one before this.
It's weird. It's got the same actors in. So Aiko, Rama, and Andy are both in it as brothers again.
Right.
I don't know why. They don't even look alike. But it's just like, oh, let's put them in brothers as every film. And we haven't even explained the
Typecast.
premise of this film either. Do you want to tell people what this is about? Even though we've just said it's like fight, fight, fight.
Oh, yeah, basically there's this slum landlord gang person, and what's he called again? Rama is part of a police SWAT team that's going in to raid/kill everything in sight. They find out that none of the higher ups know, so they don't have any backups until they're in too deep in the 7th floor, because it's got like this building's got like 15 floors on it, and it's got like the lower level shit peasants on the bottom, and then as it goes up, it's more gang activity. Like there's like a meth lab, coke den, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they're just going around just trying to escape from the 7th floor, but up till then they're just trying to kill everyone. police SWAT team, they're kind of bad for arresting people. I think I saw one person go in cuffs, and that was like a zip tie.
I don't know why they should have just killed everybody in the building on the way up. It would have been a lot easier.
I know. All the innocent civilians.
Wonder if that's why they got the idea to steal for Judge Dredd, so they could just like that's what the judges do in Judge Dredd, they just kill everyone. So
Yeah. Even from the get-go, right? Like the main bad guy. Well, not the main bad guy, because I think the main bad guy is Mad Dog, isn't he? Like he's the final villain.
I think
But the boss.
he's a mad fighting one because Tama is the leader of this gang. He's like the landlord kind of gaffer.
He's got such a good intro at the beginning of this film. Like how unhinged he is. Like doesn't even speak to like all these people lined up, knelt down.
yeah,
Shoots him in the back of the head and just runs out of bullets, and puts it on the shoulder of the guy. He's just like, "Oh, hold that for a moment." Goes and gets. There's bullets in his drawer. He could put bullets in his gun, but he picks a fucking hammer up and just beats it to death with it. It's like he hasn't even spoken to any of these people really.
no.
I don't know what they've done. I don't care what they've done. It's a good opening just to show he's just ruthless and a bit of a dick. Or maybe it's more than a bit of a dick. So yeah, they go to the building, work their way up, and the fight scenes in this movie, the choreography is just so beautiful, and everything's just so intense. I think I said last night when we were watching, I've watched some of the fights in this film and forgot to breathe because it's like holding your breath for that long, and then after like 3 minutes, it's like, oh shit, I nearly died.
I love it how they're like actually like realistic, where like multiple people are attacking him at the same time. It's not like one waiting while another person attacks him. Like you usually see in action films, like it's
Quick,
mob-handed.
attack him one at a time so he has a chance to fend us off. Most of it, it's so realistic as well. I don't know how they've managed to do some of these things. Like the guy getting his head battered off the wall, that's a cool one. It doesn't look like you can't tell that it's like not real. Like this guy isn't really dying. The only thing that I've seen is like a behind the scenes is the guy that gets thrown over the balcony, and he lands and like snaps in half over the edge. I think that's been filmed in 2 parts. So he lies one way with his legs hanging down, and then they filmed the other half with him lying with his back the other way, and then just shot the 2 things, clipped them together.
That's pretty good.
But other than that, like, you could swear that all those people really died.
I was reading that they used airsoft guns for it.
Oh yes,
Like, and added in like the flashbangs and that with CGI.
See, I think that the guns were the worst part of this.
I want to stop you when they're just like using machetes and that. It's better, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you can't tell that they've imposed like CGI'd like muzzle flash and bullet holes and stuff like that on some of the scenes, and then when the people are getting shot, they do that thing.
Oh, the guy in the van.
It's in the van, isn't it?
Yeah.
The guy, his tongue's hanging out. He's just like, oh. But that must have hurt anyway. Like those like blood splatter things. It's like little explosions, and how many go off on him? He must have like 50 attached to him or something. That can't have been a nice experience for that guy. So yeah, they go up through like all these corridors. All the team die, apart from what, like 5, 6 of them or something like that. Why do they split up?
Yeah.
Like
I remember now.
Like what's the main guy called? Rama. Rama and Bullet in the Gut guy go up.
Is that Jacka?
Jacka is the captain, Joe Taslim. Fucking amazing actor.
Yeah.
Like I said last night, he is my Vegeta. But yeah, I don't know why they split up. Like, if they stayed together, surely they would be able to fend off more people instead of being outnumbered. Not that being outnumbered was any hindrance on Rama at all to this full film.
Yeah.
And then where do they go after that? Up to the drug lab. All the guys up in there.
One of the guys in the drug lab. I can't remember all the policemen's names, but one of them like really comes into his own in the drug lab, like and he just fucking kicks everyone's asses.
Oh yes, is it the one that gets shot in the head at the end by Wahyu or something like that? I can't remember his name. What Wahyu? I don't know.
Can you just call him Pierre because that's his name?
Oh yeah, Pierre. The guy who has the Frenchest name in the world, but is Indonesian.
Yeah, and he's a model. Was a model.
Silver Fox, like.
Yeah. And the Joe Taslim fight before that as well against Mad Dog. Did you expect Mad Dog to win this fight the first time you watched that?
No.
No.
This other guy who's been in like Fast and Furious and stuff, and it's like this is a proper Hollywood action star.
Yeah.
You expect him to beat and then move on to the next level and then keep going, don't you?
Yeah.
Maybe he's get stabbed in the arm and have to limp a little bit or something, but not a brutal neck snap.
Oh, it was fucking horrible, wasn't it?
But now watching this like 10 years later or so, it is like at least this is set up Mad Dog to show like, damn, this guy is hard as out. He's beat up this like captain who's already hard as out and established. So this is the guy to beat.
Yeah, because when he first meets him, he's got him at gunpoint, and then he's like, "Oh, I don't like using these things. I'd rather slowly kill you."
Yeah. So he's unhinged, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I get a rush from actually fighting rather than just killing people." What was it? He says like, "It's like ordering takeout, shooting someone with a gun."
Yeah,
too simple. Yeah. But
he's a proper little bloke as well, isn't he?
Yeah. But I love him. Like, I definitely think he's watched too much Dragon Ball. And he's been like, oh, Goku loves to look for strong people to fight, and he gets a rush from it. I'm gonna that's my life now. I'm devoting myself to living the Dragon Ball way I'm a Saiyan.
Kind of backfires on him though, doesn't it? I think he can take two people on at once. So.
It was his downfall. So yeah, when after the drug lab, Rama goes in and finds out that his brother's been getting bummed or whatever in this little closet thing. And one of the best fights that I've ever witnessed in any film takes place. Like, how intense is that?
Yeah.
But to be fair though, if you were in, I forgot his name again. If you were in Rama's shoes, right, you're nearly up to the top floor of this building, and then you just hear like a slapping and then a moan coming from a room with a tiny window. Would you stop and go and have a look? When it's like the end's in sight.
He's obviously heard his brother moaning before, so he knew it was his brother that was moaning.
No.
Flashed back when he was a kid and on bunk beds and that. He said, "Oh no."
I knew we got you on for a reason, Toonie. So yeah, he goes in, and I would be terrified if like I was like, all right, listen, I'm here, I'm taking my brother with us, and he's just like, I'm gonna fight you both together. It would be like, oh, this guy's fucking nuts.
When you first watch it, you're seeing him untie his brother, and that you're like, oh, what's going on? Why is he letting him untie him? And then you're like, oh, he's going to fight them both.
Yeah.
Fucking nutcase.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's his downfall. That whole light in the neck.
There's a few moments where he's got the better of them both, doesn't there? Like,
yeah. Like there's a sort of repeat from the Jacker fight earlier on, where he stops and he's like looking up. Like, I don't know if he's like looking up and he's like, thank you, God, or King Kai, or whoever, for letting us win this fight. And
it's when he's climaxing, I think.
Yeah. And it's like, he's like thinking, oh, wait, I've won this. But then the other guys managed to turn it around by sticking a light in his neck, like one of them glass tube lights. Which is mint. It's like
tubes.
The blood's spraying out of the tube and stuff. And he's still fighting.
Yeah.
Would you fight a
Yeah.
guy even if he had a light sticking out of his neck and he was still fighting? Would you think, I've got a chance against this guy now, or I should run?
If it was at that stage and he was pissing out blood from his neck, you'd get outside the door. If you noticed that door had a lock on the outside, not the inside, and just lock him in.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do the neck snap thing again, like on, even though it was like the main character. I thought he's fucked. Yeah, had him in the same position.
That bit where he twists him round and he goes like that, but his brother grabs his elbow just in time, and it's like, fuck me. But yeah, then they managed to like pin him down and like scrape it all the way across his neck, and he's dead. And when we were watching this last night, I said the first time I saw this, he was lying on the floor, and the camera stays on him for way too long, and my brain's going, he's going to get up. This guy is that hard. He's going to go,
fall and die hard.
It's like Monty Python, that's just a scratch. And then the final bit is just, what is it called? Wahyu has taken Tama, is it Tama? Hostage to try and get out the building.
Yep.
Which they set it up for the second film with talking about like corrupt officers like Razor, and this white-haired guy shits his pants, shoots the guy and tries to kill himself, and doesn't work because he's got no bullets left. And Rama arrests him, and his brother lets him leave, and everyone lives happily ever after. Except for the 141 people that are dead in this building.
It's alright, there were like boys in that, weren't there?
Yeah. There was probably some orphans in there as well. Like there was the children lookouts.
Oh, they deserve to die, right?
Sniped right through the neck, one of them, didn't he?
What a shot, though. But again, he was probably an orphan, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't like
just think if they just
Grumps.
shot them on sight, they could have got to like the 14th floor without them knowing.
Yeah. So, have you got anything that I've like missed from here that you just want to add in before we move on to talking about like the picks for this card thing?
Yeah, how different it is for it was the first film that I saw that transitioned through, as you saying, like the closed corridors. A lot of it was tight rooms.
Yeah.
Where there'd be like it's in an apartment block, and these are like shitty little hovel flats where people are living in, and there'd be like 5-10 blokes coming in, be fighting, and they'd be like, oh, got nowhere to go. We'll go down through the floor. So sometimes it's below floors, above, out in the corridor. At one point, he jumps out of the window and lands on a balcony further below. And I just think it's amazing the use of that. Where obviously they didn't have a massive budget, they've got these small sets, and they use every inch of it.
It only cost $1 million. The budget.
Is that it?
Yeah.
There's like top-down fights as well, isn't there? Like it's like where the camera pans above them, but it still shows them fighting. It's just, I think it's like revolutionary for some of the stuff that it's done. Like,
yeah, I love all the close quarter stuff. Like even in the last fight, they've got a whole room to fight, and at one point they end up in the very corner of the room, and it's like about that much space with 3 people in it, still fighting, and it's like this is so close quarters and intense.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's not like one of them jump around the room Jackie Chan way doing flips for the sake of it. It's like you see people getting punched in the throat to get them taken down. It's not like a slap, slap, slap.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like a martial arts film / survival horror.
you've got one where Rama like takes out everyone in the corridor, and then his mates like crawling along the floor, and I think he takes out one of the guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor guy as well, man.
They're checking to see if the police are dead as well, and they just machete them. Like,
oh, that wasn't even a police officer, was it? When the machete gang showed up and found the dead people lying on the floor, someone was still moving. I'm sure the one that he started like hacking wasn't a police officer, was it?
I know.
I'm sure it was just one of the residents that was just like crawling around dying. but I'm not sure now that you said it's police. But that poor guy that got shot in the gut, and he gets taken into what's it called? Gofar? The guy who's got the medicine for his wife.
Yeah.
Go into his room and it's like, oh, we need to dig this bullet out. Go and get like a sharp knife or something. And he comes back with a fucking palette knife. And they're going to stick it in his gut. And there's like shit pouring out of his wound because it's obviously gone like into his intestines and there's just like liquid poo coming out of him and it's just gross.
I just liked it when as soon as he put that palette knife in, he grabbed his hand as if to say, what the fuck are you doing?
And on the hiding in the wall as well. Secret tunnel. Like, we've got to go in there and that whole like knife through the wall scene where it's getting closer and closer. Like to me that does feel very survival horror. Like that's something out of like Resident Evil, Silent Hill type shit.
Yeah. I don't think there was actually a part where I thought this is a bit going on too long or a bit crap, actually.
Yeah,
I mean, even the
action all the way through, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not like alright, they're still fighting. It's kind of like, oh, fucking hell, did you see that?
Yeah.
But it's because all the fights are different as well, though. Like, they do like end up doing like different, what you call them, like move sets during the fights, and that's not like samey, is it?
Yeah. Unlike Judge Dredd.
I mean, Judge Dredd is still an amazing film. But Judge Dredd is just like a cleaner, more Hollywoodized version of this, isn't it?
Yeah.
But,
I'm only taking the bit because I know they're doing it on Sunday. Or you're doing it on Sunday.
I'll be doing it on Sunday. I can't wait. It's just more chance to
I just
talk
wonder
about
why you're
this.
not doing the Sylvester Stallone one with thingy. What's his face? Rob Schneider for his couple.
That Dredd film is so amazing though. It's just cheesy 80s, even though it came out in like 93 or something. It's an 80s movie. Right, so are we sorted with all of anything missing? Anything you want to add, or?
I think we've covered it all then.
Right.
Yeah.
The first thing on this card will be difficult. Best quote from the film. There's not many.
It's not, is it?
Consider it's not an English speaking film as well.
Like, I like the bit at the beginning.
I'm going off what the subtitle says. I'm not actually going to try and say what the person said.
I hope the subtitles are wrong. And at the beginning, when he's like leaving his pregnant wife, he just does an ace rumor and he's like, "Fry me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast." Tooney, we're gonna go with you first. What is your best quote in this movie?
You mentioned mine before, actually. It's the what Mad Dog says. He says, "Pulling a trigger is like ordering a takeout while he's putting the gun down."
Badass, that man.
Yeah.
Chris, what have you got?
All right, so I was looking for quotes in this because it's hard because it's in Indonesian, so I pulled it from the IMDb one, which is the most memorable quote from Machete Gang 1. "If I'm mad, I will enrage."
I don't even remember anyone saying that.
Yeah, do I? Well, obviously you didn't say it in English.
But I did see it on the IMDb quote lists and was like, I don't remember that, but it's in the film.
I feel like that's something that you would say before going Super Saiyan, on it.
Yeah.
If I'm mad, I will enrage.
Mine, I've just put, watch this for me, I'll be right back. And that's the opening scene with Tama, the gang lord, with the gun on his arm.
He's good.
Brutal, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's so nice about it. He's like softly speaking, like going, "I'll hold this for us. I'll be right back." And the guy's just like, there's got to be a puddle on the floor, or at least turtle heading. Like,
Yeah.
just watch his other four mates die.
Yeah, there's not many movies that start with like mass execution scenes. Like,
Schindler's List? No.
Private Ryan.
That's the best opening for any film ever. That mind, Saving Private Ryan. Chris, what is best character in this movie?
So I'm glad I'm before you with this one because I probably picked the same one. Got Mad Dog.
Yeah,
Because he's just a beast, and he's a beast in real life as well.
What have you picked, Toonie?
Dog, definitely. Yeah.
Mad Dog. So why Mad Dog? What's making him stand out?
Well, not only obviously is he the main villain in this, like in terms of fighting anyway, like you mentioned he done all the choreography as well. I just think
Yeah.
that adds to his, although this is character, I just think like it's mental how he did all that as well. Um, but yeah, he's just badass really, and he's just every fight he's in, he just kicks the shit out of everyone. It's fucking mint.
We mentioned before this. He used to be in like the Indonesian Secret Service because he was that
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris? Why does Mad Dog stand out in this film? Why have you picked him as your best character?
Well, because he's a beast in real life. He's a martial arts instructor, and I kind of like that trope where he's just like, "Oh, I don't want to use guns. I want to settle this with my fists," kind of thing. I think it's just like it adds like a he's a bit of a hard bastard, isn't he?
Yeah. So yeah, he's definitely the hardest person in this film. Where it's like he could take on anybody in this film and win in a single one-on-one fight, and his only downfall is because he takes on two, and he's just
Yeah.
getting a bit carried away with himself. But also, any film like this, I think the film's only as good as its main villain. Like, he is a really good villain, and he's an intimidating character. Even though he's tiny, he's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a good villain in your movie, it's gonna be shit. Like even the antagonist in this, what's he called, Rama? Like he's not an interesting character. It's just he's like the cop trope from every movie. It's like, oh, I've got a pregnant wife at home, or 2 days till retirement, and that's their whole plot character.
Yeah.
I think they must have only added that to make you be like, oh yeah, this is the main character. You should feel bad if he dies.
Yeah.
He's got a pregnant lass at home, because you can tell about. I think it's one of the first scenes with him in it. He's just like on her belly, on her like
No,
pregnant belly.
that's,
It's
a
like,
scene,
yeah,
that's the first scene.
yeah,
It's mad that he's the rookie though.
Mm.
yeah. First day on the job.
Next up, worst character. I've actually picked two people for my worst character. The two
Right.
guys in the van.
Reading the paper.
Yeah, there's already been people shooting with snipers and all sorts, haven't there? How have they not heard snipers and people screaming in the courtyard? And they're just like, oh, look, fish is up in the stock market this week. Like, just whatever the fuck they're talking about. They deserved to get shot to death. What a terrible job.
Yeah.
Toonie, what about yourself?
So at first I think he's called Bowo. I think he's the copper who gets shot in the stomach, but he's just such a grumpy bastard. It's like he was doing me head in. But then when I was thinking about him more, I think why you whatever he's called, the corrupt copper. I just think he stands out too much. He's a bit like wooden, I think, for like what he is. Yeah, I didn't really like him in this at all.
Which one were you? Whitehead guy?
Yeah.
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 Mine though, like he wasn't a very good martial artist for this movie, but he was a fucking beast. Like any fight scene, I think it was when he fighting in the drug lab, wasn't he? And he was just like picking people up and like slamming them around and things. I think they were trying to like show off his strength by having him tip a filing cabinet over, which isn't really that impressive.
Yeah.
Good shot on the kid, though. I'll give him that. Good shot through the neck on the child.
Hell of a shot. But yeah, it's understandable why you picked him as your worst character. He's just a fucking dick. Chris?
Right. I've got two, right? First one, I've picked why you are the Pierre bloke as well, because I thought he was, I don't know, he just wasn't. He annoyed us a little bit because he just came storming in with his shotgun thing and his little snub-nosed pistol. He was corrupt, and I think that he had plot armor on, because he would have been the first person I would have shot. He's not wearing
No.
the proper uniform. He's come storming in with a different weapon. Just shoot him in the head or something, or shoot him in the chest around his tiny little skimpy body armor he's wearing.
But also, he was a
And
massive fanny, and he just hid for like the first 3/4 of this film, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's like shivering in the corner.
Yeah. And in a martial arts film, it's not what you want in a character, is it?
No, definitely not.
And me second guy is the little grass orphan lookout who got shot in the neck by him.
Oh yeah.
Mainly because he doesn't have any parents.
Always a good reason to pick someone for dying.
Yeah.
We're going to get cancelled one day and reported to like the Orphan Society or something. I don't know.
What they're
I
going to
reckon
do?
he
Tell
did.
the
I
dad?
reckon his dad was the one that shit himself. You know, I reckon that was his dad.
What's next? Best death. Back round to you, Tony. What's your best death in this movie? So many to pick from as well.
Yeah, again. So like I had the sniper. So the guy is looking out the window and the sniper shoots him like through the head. That was fucking class. The halogen light bulb on Mad Dog. But my favorite one is like a wrestling move. When the door frame's all broken and he does that flying back thing and he just like smashes his head into the broken door frame. It's just like fucking mint.
How wrong could that have gone though? If he didn't judge the distance on that ride, his head could have ended up there.
You think he did measurements, right? So you're like 5'5". If I jump back now, I'll smash your head right onto this broken door.
It's impressive though.
Yeah.
The guy with the sniper, I almost picked him for me worst character. Because what an idiot, man. There's people like screaming outside and he just stands at the window just like, oh no, what's going on?
I hate films like that. I hate parts of films like that when like someone's like looking through something and it's like, you know, you're going to get shot if you're looking through like a gap.
But what a shot though! Like it's like right in the middle of his eye, like in his goggles. Yeah. Best death, Chris. What's your best death in this movie?
Well, it's multiple people dying in this, but it's the fridge explosion.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to put the basically the pin down in this room by all sides? They have the bright idea of getting this fridge, and they put a propane tank in it, and then put it to the door, chuck a grenade in, and obviously fridges are bulletproof. Point it open at the other side, and it just takes out a corridor full of people.
Fridges are bulletproof, aren't they? I mean,
They're
Indiana
not bulletproof,
Jones.
they're like nuclear bomb proof. Yeah.
The same spot there. Paul doesn't like people talking about that. He says just leave the movie magic alone. If you can survive a raft on an aeroplane falling out the sky, you can survive a nuke hitting a fridge. What was best death? I've got two. So my second one is the machete to the neck, which you don't see, and it's where the guy like pulls he's tied up and he pulls his hands under his feet, pulls the machete out the table, and there's just after the guy got shot in the eye, and his mate's going, oh no, what's wrong? And it's like, you've got a fucking bullet in his head, man. Just leave him alone. Pay attention to the dangerous person that you've just arrested. And he looks up just at the last second, and as the knife goes to there, and it cuts away. And it's one of those things that you don't need to see. You know he's dead. Your brain can imagine it. He definitely got beheaded, like. But my number one is ridiculous, but it looks so painful. And it's when, I think it's just before the fridge bit, there's some people ran in, they've all piled on top of someone, and someone swings an axe and it goes into this guy's shoulder.
Yes.
And then he pulls him back, like this guy's full body weight with the axe flying across, and then he pulls it out his shoulder and just whacks it straight into his chest. And it's just such a nice little combo move of like axe, pull, swing, dead. I don't know why it's not even that impressive compared to like the door one or the fridge or the light in the neck, but just something about it just makes us smile.
It's when it buries into like his shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
What we want to next is best moment. Chris, we're around you, aren't we?
It's got to be the threesome fight at the end. The end.
Yeah, I see him.
Obvious reasons. It's just the best fight. It's amazingly choreographed. It's got one of the best deaths in it. It's got Mad Dog in it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I've already said I was just blown away by it and forgot how to breathe. It's just intensity to the max. What's your best moment, Toonie?
I went with the machete through the wall bit. Again, that's like another breathtaking moment.
Yeah.
So he's like going along the wall and he's like getting closer and closer, and then it's like gets right in his cheek, basically, and he's like goes away. And like Rama's like, and then he comes back and like he wipes the blood off it as he pulls the machete out. I just think it's mint.
The first time I saw that, I thought he was just like trying to push it out of his cheek a bit so it wouldn't hurt when he pulls it out. But then the second time I watched it, it was like, he's wiping the blood off so they don't notice that there's random blood in the wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's class.
How many like STDs and stuff do you think he got from that machete?
I've thought this as well. Like it's not the cleanest apartment building, is it? Those people aren't like, it's Tuesday, I better disinfect me knife. This last category, this is so difficult. Awkward boner.
Yeah, I struggled with this one.
I didn't.
So it's just like, what's the most awkward point to get a boner in this film? I've just put when the guy that's asleep gets duct taped and tied up. Because if he just gets left tied up and duct taped, any of the other residents could just stroll in and be like, "Oh, you've been tied up. Well, today's not your lucky day, is it?" Those residents are gonna bum him straight away, man.
Can't trust them orphans.
Toonie, have you got an awkward boner moment for this movie?
I'd probably have to go with when the guy gets choked at the start when he's watching telly, because I love getting choked while I'm watching telly. It gives us the right boner.
Chris, you seemed very enthusiastic about yours.
I did, but I've got it wrong as well. I thought it was the most awkward moment character could get a boner. Not me.
We interpret it as that way. It just says awkward boner, so it can be anything, especially for this, because there's so many difficult bits.
I thought it was just an awkward boner when Mad Dog was having a fight with the two brothers at the end. He was pure loving it. He was staring up at the ceiling. I think it was just a climax. So, yes, I'm getting to get a proper fight.
I think we said that when we were watching it, where we were saying, like, imagine if people weren't wearing clothes while they're fighting.
Yeah, it would be a lot different if Mad Dog's just naked and direct trying to fight these two brothers.
I would give something else to stab with the light bulb as well. That would be grim.
Something extra for the others to swing them round by. We need more categories at some point as well, just to dip into which character has the biggest bulge. I don't know.
Yeah, surely.
So last thing is just ranking this movie out of 5. Were you Toonie first? What would you mark this out of 5?
It's practically a perfect action film, isn't it? I think it's just amazing. Give it 5.
Definitely. Chris?
5 again? I cannot fault it.
Yeah.
As I say, it is a martial arts action film, and I've never thought it ever got boring or too long, and it does exactly what it says on the tin going in.
It's not boring, it's not too long, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. Title of Chris's sex tape.
Hey! How do you know I use tins? Shark tins.
Available on YouTube Shorts.
You don't use a tin, it's a shoebox, isn't it? Is it the Reddit shoebox?
Oh. Anyway. Yeah, I'm growing my own little army in it.
anyone wondering what we're going on about, don't Google Reddit shoebox story. Unless you're very brave. And you're not eating.
Did you see that guy that injected his cum into an egg and made a homunculus?
No? What the fuck do you search for, Chris?
Cum egg.
It's Easter after all.
It is Easter. He has risen.
Okay. Oh my god. What a way to end this, man. Yeah, I'm giving it a 5 as well. It is a perfect
Can we
movie.
touch tips on that?
Yeah, we haven't done a tip touch in a while.
Hey!
Tip touch. Oh, yes. Right, so
That's nice,
perfect
that.
score. So this is the perfect movie, and it's on the Nerdy Up North YouTube, so this is classed as the perfect movie by all of Nerdy Up North. And Sammy and Paul can't deny that, because it's already released at this point.
Etched in stone now.
And right, what have we got coming up?
Anime Club.
Anime Club. What is Anime Club this week?
Oh, this week, which will be Friday at 6 o'clock, it'll be Samurai Champloo, which is kind of like Cowboy Bebop, but with a different genre of music.
Are you sure it's that? Is that not the Friday before this one? What day is it today? It is... We're recording this on Saturday, because we've been to Nerdfest today. The three of us have been together. And Friday coming. So, in real life, what is the next episode that you're doing?
Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champ... What? Something. Oh, yes. Okay, so yeah. This comes out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
See, we recorded so many ahead, like, the other week, and now I'm just getting lost with the dates. I think this is how Sammy feels when she's, like, talking about monsters and stuff in the past.
To be fair, I took about 5-10 minutes to try to work this out myself, and I wrote it down just so I would remember. Because every time you normally ask us, I'm like, I don't know. It's out on Friday, though.
But Samurai... I don't know what the second word is. It was something...
Champloo.
I still don't know what it is. Something Japanese. Samurai something.
Samurai shampoo.
That's what's going in my head, yeah?
It's Champloo. Champloo.
So
Champloo.
you'll be on that on Friday with the amazing Phoebes. My lovely friend Phoebes, who I have nothing bad to say about, because she's such a nice person. Toonie, have you got anything that you would like to promote?
Not really. Obviously, I'm doing my movie reviews on my Instagram, Toons Takes. So I went to see Sinners on Friday, which was amazing. I need to do a review for that. And I'm going to go and see Warfare probably tomorrow, which looks good as well. So yeah, be sticking those on this week.
So that's Toons Takes on Instagram.
Yeah.
And you're reviewing Sinners next year, saying?
Yeah. Definitely.
Paul's just reviewed that for Nerdy Up North. Do you think your review will be better than Paul's review? Say yes.
Couldn't possibly improve on Paul.
Just say yes. He's not that scary, man. He's just a big teddy
Whatever
bear.
I say, I'm sure you'll cut this video to make it say that I said yes anyway.
I'm going to edit your in saying yes and cut the rest of this bit out.
Yeah.
What if I don't know I might have a Dragon Ball coming out this Friday, or I might not. I can't remember.
You don't.
I think you
It's
are
every
due.
2 weeks.
Oh, you don't. Yeah.
It's every 2
Yeah, but
weeks.
we didn't have one last week, did you have one on Good Friday?
Yeah,
Yeah?
did.
Okay. So, no, I don't have anything coming out this week. Apart from I'll be on Dread on this Sunday, talking about the movie Dread, which is just this film, but not as good, but still good.
I am the law.
Oh, Urban's miserable face.
He's so class though, man. What are we doing next on Top Grumps? Are we doing our secret episode with Becca? Or have we got...
we can do, yeah.
Or do we need to spin the wheel?
No, I don't think we need to spin the wheel because we've got something. We've got stuff in the works.
Okay. Okay, so we've got a secret episode coming out next week with Becca. But if Becca's busy, then we don't have a secret episode coming out. We just have something that Chris has chosen, because I was like, oh, let's do the raid, so that's like my choice, but I'm just rambling.
Secret episode. I think we're going to do Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that film.
Invite me back then. Got
Is
all
Debbie
the facts
Does-
on that.
Is Debbie Does Dallas just a porn movie?
It not that I've seen it, but I've heard that it does have a loose storyline. Yeah,
Right.
Is that what you call it now?
I had it on VHS. Let's say.
Did you?
Is it
I
implied?
found it in a bush.
Is it implied porn, or is it like how the Always
No,
Sunny
it's
gang want the
definitely-
Dolph Lundgren
no.
thing? It's like full penetration.
Implied. It's not actual porn.
Yeah.
Right.
Actual porn.
But the best quote everyone would say, there's a quote in it where he says, "I am the law," which is obviously a Judge Dredd connection as well. So
Yeah.
So, we'll not be reviewing Debbie Does Dallas. I don't think. Unless Chris does put it on the wheel, and then we'll have to do it. I hope you really don't. If Bex walks in and I'm watching that, and it's like, it's for Top Grumps. Honest. That's not
To be
gonna
fair, the
safe
most awkward
purposes.
part will be the watch along in the Discord.
Oh yeah. Don't want to be on camera. So, any final words from either of you?
I think we just need to
Cheers
say
for
that if
coming on,
anyone
Tony.
actually hasn't seen this movie, they need to go and watch it because it's
Yeah.
incredible.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Like and subscribe. Follow the Instagram, Facebook, everything like that. Tell us in the comments below how much you love Chris. Tell us how much you love Tooney as well. Just fill the comments with love. Why have I been so nice this episode? I was even nice about Beebs.
I'm such a good influence on you.
But, and thank you very much, Tooney, for coming on. It's been amazing to have you.
You're welcome.
And looking forward to
Thank you.
having more from you on this YouTube channel and more content with you. So
Stuff.
don't be a grump, be a top grump. Bye.
Hey.
Top Grumps! Top Grumps! The bad boys and none are back again. You won't catch us scoring out of 10.